Hello everyone and welcome to the first video in the series Machine Learning 101. In this series, I'll introduce you to machine learning and how you can create machine learning programs using the Python programming language. So in this first video, I will just introduce you to the series and the basics of machine learning, what the series covers. Okay, so first, what exactly is machine learning? Well, machine learning is about making your computer learn from data and statistics. It does so by studying the data and statistics, which is often known as model training, and then it is able to make decisions from what it learned. Machine learning is often interchangeably used with artificial intelligence, AI. I mean, they are both of these terms are identical, similar but not identical. Let's put it like that. So in summary, a machine learning program is one that analyzes data and learns to predict the outcome based on what it studied. Okay, so how will we go through this course? Okay, so we will start by first of all strengthening some of our core mathematical and statistical component concepts that that play a huge role in machine learning, because machine learning is statistics plus computer science basically. Then we will learn to calculate some important numbers, some important statistical measures from data sets using Python. We will also see how to do this by hand, and we will also see how to do this using Python. And then you will see how Python saves your life basically. Lastly, we will create Python functions that are able to predict the outcome. Outcome here means the future based on what it studied. Okay, so in my pedagogy, I mentioned the word dataset. So what exactly is a dataset? Well, according to a computer, a dataset is any collection of data. And some examples of dataset include an array, a simple array, which you can think of like a list of numbers. Here, 99, 86, 87, 11, 86, and so on. Also, a database can be a table. So here, as you can see, there's a table that has 5 columns: name of the car, age, color, top speed in kilometers per hour, and whether it has a highway pass or not. And then there are 4 rows, each that contain values for each of these 5 columns. Okay, so now what if you just analyze this dataset visually? What will you be able to glean from this visual analysis? Well, you will probably be able to say that the average value of the array is 300 or 90 in this case. The highest value is 111 and the lowest is 85. That you can only do because there are a few number of elements in this, around 10 or 15, 111 and 85. Had this array contained thousands or millions of elements, it would not have been so easy. Okay, and what can you glean from the dataset, the table? Well, you can probably see that black is the most common color, as 2 out of these 4 or 50% have the color black. You can also say that the oldest car is 4 years old, this Mercedes. But you can't predict whether a car has the highway pass just by looking at the first 4 columns. For this, in order to do this, you need a machine learning program. Okay, and you will need to be aware of some data types while doing machine learning, because you will many times be needed to exchange or manipulate variables of different data types. So data types are first of all divided into 2 major branches: qualitative or quantitative. Let us first talk about the qualitative data types. Qualitative means a finite set of discrete classes, variables that can take values from a finite set of discrete classes. Again, this branch is divided into 2 further branches: nominal and ordinal. Nominal variables are those are a set of values that don't possess a natural ordering system. For example, you can take colors. For example, colors of a car: red, green, blue, black, whatever. They form a nominal. They have a nominal data type. Sorry. Ordinal data type. Ordinal data types have a natural ordering. For example, the size of your t-shirt or your trousers: small, medium, large, extra large, so on. Small is obviously less than medium, which is obviously less than large. Now coming to the discrete variables, discrete data type. Discrete variables are numerical values. For example, integers. They are simple numerical values. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Example number. If I ask you to tell me the number of cameras that you have in your smartphone, can either be 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it's a discrete variable. A continuous variable, on the other hand, are fractional numbers. So for example, your height in meters or centimeters. Okay, so before we start, I would just like to tell you that in machine learning, it is very common to work with large datasets. Large here meaning millions or billions of values. And in this series, I will only use small datasets so that I can explain the concept to you better. Okay, so that's all I planned for this video. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you in the series. Okay, bye. Thank you.